Now, BJ, tell everybody where we are right here.
We're on the Petit Amit, and I think some of the locals call it the Pet Met or Petit Amit. Kind of hard to say. I'm not Cajun,
so on which side of the bayou you're from.
Exactly, exactly. This is one of the rivers that borders the Three Rivers Island. On your right is Three Rivers Island. On your left is state-owned land, wetlands. This is an uninhabited river. It's actually one of the most scenic that I know of in Louisiana. We have seen everything down here from, of course, many alligators. You'll see every type of crane, blue herons. One day I was even surprised to see a big pink bird come swooping down on me, and it was one of those rosette spoonbills that are indigenous to Lake Martin area, and they got dislocated after Hurricane Katrina. So that was quite a phenomenal sight. I actually spotted him twice. And the tranquility back here, there's hardly any noise. It's unless it's on the weekend, you may have some jet skiers and some bass boats go by, but other than that, you know, it's just you and nature. Yeah, now, Louisiana at its finest.
Where are the properties from here?
The properties will be off to the, I guess you could call it the northwest, but off to my right. This is the backside of the development on Three Rivers Island.
Yeah, because it's only taken us a few minutes just to get to this part. And
right.
We've seen two souls, I think, today, so.
Two people skipping work to come fishing.
That's right. Good place for it.
The way to live in Louisiana. Right now, our inventory, we have several houses on the river with 43 feet of waterfront space. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, starting price anywhere from around $145 on up. We have a couple of resales and then a couple of brand new homes. We also have some on the cart path which have a 10-foot owned servitude to the water and a 21-foot spot for a boat pier. And I have those running around $115 and up. So it's very affordable river living, and these are nice houses. They're well constructed on piers. You don't have to worry about flooding, and you're required, of course, it's on a Louisiana river, so you're required to have flood insurance. But if we flooded in these houses, it would be a catastrophe beyond imagination.
Right, because they're pretty high up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now, these are affordable enough to be camps, but nice enough to live in.
Absolutely. We have a lot of people who do live down on Three Rivers Island full time. One nice thing about the island is it's golf cart or boat accessible only, and that keeps us from having the noise of automobiles and four-wheelers, you know, the noisemakers and motorcycles. So the little quiet golf carts putter by to take people to work, and they get in their cars in our parking lot and then go on and do what they need to do, and then they return back in the evening, get in their golf cart, and go to their cottage.
There you go.
There are many opportunities for fine dining in this area. I'm sure that you've heard of some of the restaurants such as Val's. Many fine eating spots, especially for seafood. We also have really seen a lot of development along Highway 22 and Highway 16, so you can have medical facilities. We've actually got a health club, boat shops, all type of merchandise stores. So really you can just about find anything you want within 5 minutes, 10 minutes of Three Rivers Island. And then of course we have the Walmarts in Prairieville and in Gonzales and Home Depots and so forth. And that's the neat thing about it. You can be in your home in Prairieville, Baton Rouge, Gonzales, and be out here in 30 minutes, 40 minutes at the most.
Right. A lot of those places are accessible by boat too, huh?
That is correct. A lot of people, especially further on down Three Rivers Island, is the only way to get there. When the cart path ends, you must go to those camps, you know, strictly by boat. We'll see a few of those as we go back on the front side.
Now, how do you get moved into a place like that when you just have golf carts and boats?
That's what everyone always wants to know, but I have seen everything moved into these cabins with the exception of baby grand piano. King-size beds, widescreen TVs. We just put a little trailer hitch on the back of our golf cart, and people have little trailers, and you don't carry as much at one time, but you can get everything that you want down. And one nice thing about the island is everybody helps each other out. Okay, we have circumnavigated Three Rivers Island, and we're back to the diversion canal. Our cottages all face the diversion canal, whether they're on the river or if they're on the cart path side. Right now we're passing by 2-bedroom, 2 baths. They have a little bit better than 1,000 square foot of living, and some of them have a loft for extra sleeping that's not included in the square feet of living. And most of these houses will run somewhere in the 150s with a pier, and you can also ask for extended decks and so forth. But our inventory is not as much as it used to be because we don't have too many resales. Most people who buy out here want to stay. And we do have some lots available, and our lots will run somewhere close to $30,000 to $35,000 for 43 feet on the water, 25 feet deep. And we do have builders who have these plans who can construct the homes. So I advise anyone who is interested in Three Rivers Island to get out before May and June, because that's when we expect all the inventory to be gone. It's a lot of fun out here. As I said earlier, it's a golf cart community, therefore you don't have a lot of heavy machinery going through, or trucks or cars or loud noises. And you can sit on your porch, one of these balconies, or on the boat dock and watch every kind of boat in the world go by this river on the weekend. During the weekdays, it's pretty quiet, and so a lot of people prefer to come down during the weekdays, and then on the weekends, there's a lot of activity on the water. You'll see jet skis, you'll see people in cabin cruisers. Some of the largest boats I've seen in South Louisiana actually navigate this river.
Now, do you take people out in the boat and show them all these houses?
I will. I've taken several of my clients on the tour around the island, because once again, I feel like you've got to sell them on the property before you can sell them a house. They've got to love being down here. They've got to love the wildlife, some of the scenes that we saw today on our tour. Now, these that you're seeing here are the original cabins. We call the 2-bedroom, 2-bath cottages. The original cabins were brought in here by barge, and they've been here, I would say, close to 10 years, maybe a little bit longer. Most of the cabins are 3 to 4 years of age or younger. I'm sorry, most of the cottages. The cabins are the older ones. And as I said earlier, we have some people who live in these full-time, some who come down on the weekends only. And of course, here's one of my listings with MNS Realty. And this house is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, real nice open floor plan, and you see all the deck space in the front. The list price on this house is $157,500, and I expect it to move pretty quickly at that price.
Now, BJ, we're standing right in front of your house here on Three Rivers Island, and it's pretty typical of the cottages that are here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Correct. Franklin took some shots from the inside. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with loft. As we mentioned earlier, it's about 1,050 square feet of living, not counting the space in the loft. We also have some 3-bedroom, 2-baths, but they're down in the commons area, which is closer to the bridge. The majority of the houses out here are 2-bedroom and 2-bath.
Okay. Now, are there any available right now?
Yes, I have a listing, and there are a couple of for sale by owners and a couple of other listings. And we're usually out here every Sunday afternoon from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So any potential buyers can come on the island, call us on, when they get to the store. The store has the information. My number is 225-802-8808, and I'll be glad to set up an appointment just about any time during the week, but I will be here on the weekends to show people around who venture down to the island.
Yeah, and it's not hard to get here from our viewing area, no matter where you live in the Central Parish. It's not going to take you very long. to get here. Now, tell everybody exactly where Three Rivers Island is as far as driving here.
If you're coming from Baton Rouge or the Prairieville area, you will want to get on I-10 heading toward New Orleans, exit at the Donaldsonville Sorrento exit, which is Highway 22. You're going to travel east on Highway 22. We'll cross over Airline Highway, go on down about 3 more miles, take a right-hand turn at the Shell station, and travel on down about 4 or 5 miles until you reach the Diversion Canal. You will take a right before you go across the bridge.
And there's a big sign that says Three Rivers Island.
It says Three Rivers Island and River Highlands.
And you go all the way through that subdivision until that street ends. And there's a little grocery store right there.
Thunder Bayou grocery store, convenience store is located there, and they have all the information about the island on the premises.
And of course, you would meet them there. Anybody who wants to come take a look, right?
Absolutely. And if you want to see the island by water, just give me a call and we'll set that up as well.
And y'all, that was really a fantastic trip. We really appreciate you taking us around because we were able to make a big circle around the island and see the real beauty of it.
Absolutely. And I'm always looking for excuses to do just that.
So if you're ready to come take a look at Three Rivers Island, take a look at the lots or the homes that are available here, you can give BJ Posey a call. The information is at the bottom of the screen for MNS Real Estate. You can see some of the stuff at their website, mnsrealestate.com. You can check out all the listings there. And of course, give them a call. You can come out, take a boat ride, see some of these little cottages, and maybe build one for yourself.
Absolutely. We do have lots available, and we have certain floor plans that the Architectural Committee will approve, so you will pick out your floor plan, and we have some builders on the premises as well who would be glad to build for you.
Okay, now all the information is right here, so you've got no excuses. Give them a call today. And I'll tell you what, we have more for you coming up on Prime Properties, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.